So let's talk about Leila Seder. We're all going to get there. Our preparation is going to get done. It doesn't matter if our neighbor has already cooked everything and everything's in the freezer. We are all going to get to Leil HaSeder, to Seder night, ready. And whether we're having Seder night at our own home or whether we're going somewhere, whether we're with family or friends, whether we're by ourselves, whatever our scenario is, if we take a little bit of time and do a little bit of planning, we can really change the outcome of how Seder night is for us. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to set our goals and our intentions for Seder night right now. 2 rules with goal making. Number 1, you can only set a goal or an intention about yourself. You cannot set the goal about anyone else. It cannot be that someone else did something and that was your accomplishment, because it's really got nothing to do with you. How someone else behaves and what someone else accomplishes is not in your control. So we're only going to set goals with things that are in our own control. And that means me. I am the only thing I can control. My reactions, my responses, that is the only thing I can control. So that is rule number 1 with goal setting. We are only setting goals for ourselves. Rule number 2, make it super concrete. We don't want some elusive goal that we cannot measure or know if we've achieved. We want a goal that is measurable, that we know we've achieved, that we can look back and count it and say, yes, I did that and I achieved it. So with those 2 things in mind, let's plan for Seder. So imagine, if you will, that it is the morning after Seder night and you're lying in bed, you've just woken up, and as you stretch and feel your body, a huge wave of satisfaction and joy and gratitude washes over you. Wow. Last night was fantastic. It was great. And the thing that made last night so fantastic for me was that how did I behave? How did I feel? What did I do that made it so good? What did I enjoy? What made me smile? What made me laugh? What actions did I take? What thoughts did I think? What did I do that made last night so fantastic? The Seder last night was fantastic because I finished the sentence. Now, some options might be that Seder last night was so fantastic because I went with the flow, because I chilled out. A bit too vague, but because I had a book with Divrei Torah that I found interesting with me, and I read it when I was bored. Seder was so good for me because I sat and didn't serve the main course. Seder was so amazing for me because I presented an idea that I was thinking about. Seder was so fantastic for me because I handed out the makot, the plagues, to the little kids. What made Seder so absolutely wonderful for you? And whatever your answer is, this is going to be your guiding light for Seder. I'm going to not serve the main course. I'm going to let someone else do that. I'm going to have this particular Haggadah with me because I really like the essays in it and I want to read them when I'm bored. I want to sit next to all the little kids and play with them and do games with them. And whatever your decision is of what's going to make Seder absolutely fantastic for you, that's what you're going to do. So you're going to write it on a post-it note. This Seder, I'm going to finish the sentence and put the post-it notes somewhere. Put them in your Haggadah, put it next to your bed, put it on your bathroom mirror, because this is your guiding light for Seder night. This is what you want to do. And if it's anything like the feedback I got for Purim, this planning and this preparation will totally set the tone for you for what you're going to do on Seder night and how you're going to make it fantastic for you. And it doesn't matter if the person down the end of the table is grumbling and saying, why are we not eating yet? Because that's got nothing to do with you. You're going to be focused on your goal and your aim, and you're going to have a great Seder. I'd love to hear what your ideas are. Pop them down below. I'd love to hear it. And Chag Kasher v'Sameach to everyone. And I'd love to hear what the outcome are of your Pesach ideas also. So just remember, we all get there in the end. We all get ready. Make sure to look after yourself in the meantime. And take care.